Recording.
Hi, everyone, and welcome in to another episode of Change the Narrative. I'm Aisha, and I do apologize tonight for the weird setup. We are not live, we're Memorex, for those who are old enough to understand that reference.
Actually, I'm not.
No, me neither. But as you can see, we're missing a couple of our friends in the pictures below. But also Aisha's dealing with a migraine, so we don't know how fluid this is going to run tonight. So we're doing our best and decided just to not do a live session, but do a recorded session. And we've already had one major tech issue, so um, yeah, we're just going to see how this goes. But we'll get our introductions out of the way, and then I'll tell you from where we're going. So, it was Frank that was going first.
Yes, hello, take two. This is Frank, or Paizo, whatever you want to call me. I will be playing the lovely Panther woman, Irelia, tonight. She is a Panther woman slash man at times, biohacker, geneticist. She plays with the genes and abilities of other people, and that is why she's sometimes a man. And several sessions ago, she actually seduced the Evie while in her man form, and they joined them. And Evie, I will also be controlling, is a sort of backline combatant that protects everybody else, but is not afraid to get up and close and personal when she needs to.
Okay, so and now Merlin.
Hi, I am Merlin. You can see me occasionally when I DM or when I'm in the other games that we're playing here on the Chaos Table. And today I am playing Tenli Stian, a technomancer that focuses on a run and gun sort of technique, if you can even call it that. Uh, he has general uncaringness as far as life is concerned, but it's more so of a not understanding what that means as opposed to actually not caring after understanding it in the first place. So he's still trying to come into himself a bit. And I'm going to be. I'm also during for combat purposes, if that comes up, I'm going to be playing chip for a little bit of chip damage, and by chip damage, I mean blasting somebody's head off, probably, or missing entirely, one or the other. There is no in between.
Yep, our missing players, I'll go ahead and show them. Sorry. There would be Chip. He is our sniper. And there is Zavakato, our Skidamander. Little chaos demon.
When it shows up, there he is.
Yep.
Likes to eat or taste everything, and
He likes to taste everything, definitely, whether it's supposed to be eaten or not.
yeah, a toddler, very much a toddler.
He was trying to eat him at the time.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, they occasionally will run the missing characters, but tonight will not be the fact because we are not going to be running into any combat.
Well, at least not much.
Yeah, so those characters will not likely be pulled out. And the last but not least, go ahead and bring it home for us, Einar.
Yeah, because Mac is definitely not the least.
Nope.
Mac Trucks, I am Einar, who plays Mac Trucks, who is a Dragonkin Vanguard, and as a Dragonkin, he is large for his race to begin with. He is not the meat shield, he is the meat wall. But he's also got aspirations of being a starship captain and with a crew and all this other stuff, and that's what he's trying to do. And when they're not around and we do get into combat, I also take control of Zavocado and his drone Mosquito. Yeah.
And he's also got a little pouch that he carries the little ones around in.
Yes.
When
Yeah, Mac's backpack is specially modified with a skitter pouch. Right now, it's home for his avocado plus the 2 skitter babies.
And the wee ones.
Yes.
yeah, and Chip likes to ride up on his shoulder
Yep. And
like a sniper would do.
yep. And Chip rides up on the shoulder because Mac is just freaking huge.
Okay, and last but not least, I'll introduce myself. I'm ThyriAisha. I just go simply by Aisha. You'll find me here DMing for Starfinder, and you will find me playing with the other guys when they DM for the 2 Pathfinder games, as well as for our Sunday game of Rifts, Savage Rifts. And hopefully you will be finding me soon back on my own YouTube channel doing the mini robots like Einar. We both enjoy doing all sorts of Gundam, Gunpla, and various other similar things that fall in that genre. But I also do some of my own artwork there too. And other than that, you will see the code in the corner because there is still the donation streams going on for the St. Jude for the rest of this month.
Yes.
July.
Okay, yeah,
For July.
yeah, the rest of July.
If we get up to 500, then Hyde will shave his mustache.
And you're still trying to figure out what you're supposed to do.
Oh, I've got milestones up. I need some milestones between 200 and 500. But yeah,
okay.
my 500 is the fact that I read a story on stream with my my speech issues. Is yeah, that's why.
Okay. So
For
for tonight. Oh yeah, that'll be real fun. Spitting, stattering, and stuttering.
Hey, you'd have at least 100 hours worth of audio there.
In what, 20 minutes of coverage?
Ouch.
Okay, 25.
Not wrong. That's the bad thing. Not wrong.
Okay, so welcome in everybody who is familiar and those who are unfamiliar with the setting. This is Starfinder. You are being introduced right now on our landing page, which shows the base solar system, the Pack Worlds. These crazy kids have found themselves operating out of Epsilon Station, which is right here. And they took a little jaunt over here to Akatom, which is basically like Mars, other than the fact that it's slowly destroying itself. They have a job to do here, and that is information retrieval. Along the way, they have met some companions, and they are also allowed to keep any spoils of war as they retrieve this information for their benefactor. And then once they get this information, they'll be able to um, call for pickup, and they'll be able to return to Absalon Station, unload their spoils, get their payment for this job, and spend a little downtime before they spin up yet another adventure. So from here, um, we'll go to where they left off 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I don't know. Last episode.
Yeah, 27 days.
Okay. So last
Which,
episode.
is this a new map?
No, this is the old map. This is the one where you ran into the
The ambush.
Okay, because I don't see anything. Do I have a token on there?
Oh, you got Arena, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you're on
Oh.
there.
both up here.
Yeah, I just see black.
Remove his token and put a new one down. See that help. See if that works.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Well, tech be techie. Here's what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning off the character and turning it back on?
You don't want to see what
Did-
happens driving in here when she gets turned off and on.
Did somebody forget to pay the light bill?
Let me try refreshing also.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Well, it won't matter too long because we'll be heading on to a new page.
Okay, I see you good.
Okay, good. Lights are on. Okay, so this is
Now
the demolished page that they just got done. And you can see over here are the creatures that they had combat with and destroyed.
Yeah, because we need to check their bodies and loot.
Yes, you had not done that yet. So I can bring them back onto the page if that helps. Or do you want
I
to just
think that
do it
only
from
matters
there?
more to you.
Okay. Because I did not have a loot page done for them. I forgot about that myself. You guys didn't loot them. That was right. We ran late that night.
Yeah, because we were
Very late.
Yeah, 'cause that combat kind of drug on, but
Let's leave the loot for another night, please. Just because
Yes,
I
I'm
want to
sorry.
do it. I want to actually do it fair and give you guys good loot and not just stuff that I just throw together.
Being the dragon
So-
can entirely make sense for the drag on comment.
Yep. So I'm going to make note of that
okay.
to make
So if they would have had additional items other than what they just had on
loot
the equipment.
for floor 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, so from this floor, as was noted when you got onto this floor, there is no staircase up. So
Didn't
you
have a staircase going up in the first place, so which means we have to go through the elevator again.
mm-hmm. So
Let's see something out the hallway. But what's in this elevator?
well, that's the elevator that's been functioning. The other elevator to the south on your map is the one that is
Yeah, that's the one.
just a chute.
Yeah, the one that you used me for a ladder.
Yeah. Wait, so we've had a functioning elevator the whole time?
It's the menu will has the up button. I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't know. I don't think you did. I think that's just been a.
We just assumed.
Ding!
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you had to use the elevator chute to go up last time, so you're gonna have to do the same thing this time.
The elevator doesn't come when I hit the button.
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and
No.
jet dash up with my jump jets.
All right, so not worth searching this floor.
No, they really ransacked
All right.
this floor.
Any loot that we would find on the floor, we're gonna find on them.
All right.
Yes.
Just had to ask.
Glad you asked.
And yeah, same deal with Mac would peer in, see if it's how far up the next floor is. If it's like the getting up to this one.
It's something that you can easily reach, yes, by yourself, where the party can use you as the Mac ladder.
All right, that's what we'll do.
And then he'll just have fun and jump off his chest again.
You just like playing with my boobies. They're nice and firm and flat.
Yes.
Okay. So when everybody makes it up and out of the elevator shaft,
We've been shafted with the light.
Cool.
Even worse, I'm seeing double with Finley. Oh,
maybe with me, who's hard to tell because that was when I was still really migrainy. 1, 2, 3. Who are we missing? Oh, no, I
No.
don't think you were missing.
no, that's it. Because Chip's on Mac's
There.
shoulder. Oh,
Yeah, unless you
okay.
want to bring Evie out.
No, I did bring Evie out.
Yeah, now you did.
And really, I don't think we even need Evie out.
Now let's just combat.
Mm-mm.
She's just off camera.
Yeah.
She's there
No,
somewhere.
She's there off camera, kind of following you guys around, just watching your six.
Yeah, because
I
like I said,
can't see anything.
Chip is off Mac's shoulder, and then
I got a
yes,
notification that I can't see because I don't have a token.
refresh.
Uh,
I
the-
can't select anything.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me reload his token.
Yeah, I'm
See if
also
that
restarting
helps.
my session.
There you
Definitely
go.
having a little bit more technical issues than expected.
Yeah. It's just gonna be one of those times.
It's gonna
Well,
be one of
that
those days.
and the door's right in front of you,
We-
so you can open it up. Elevator doors.
Yeah, I might need to give myself a little bit of vision. Is there any light on this? On this
yeah,
floor?
I can see.
I know I tested it with Irenia, so
Oh, my vision was disabled.
Oh, that would do
All
it.
right, figured it out.
You disabled your ocular inputs, huh?
Oops.
Must have been something really
my
bad.
eyes were restarting.
Okay, so if you want to make like a brief survey of the land and see what all this floor is before you start rummaging through rooms, just making sure that there's no
Enemies and hostile.
enemies in store. Like last time, they were hidden behind doors.
Yeah, that's what Mac is kind of doing at the moment. Doing a quick peek in the rooms.
Also,
The doors seem open, nothing seems closed off.
Nothing on the right.
Yeah, this side seems clear.
Sounds like everything's gonna be all right.
Everything's fine.
yeah, that just takes you to one room and an elevator shaft. So,
Right. I'm gonna start going through the bottom floor, the bottom rooms. Taking a quick look.
okay, so as you go through the rooms,
Ooh.
you can tell that this was a med bay, which is kind of strange considering all the floors below you have been typical office, business, um, offices, um, meeting rooms, some rooms for show, that kind of thing. Even like an all employee floor for like eating and relaxing and that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, you've got a med bay.
I'm researching this place thoroughly, looking for any files and any samples of stuff they have.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the room that you and Tenley are in right now is a lounge.
Let's see what's in the lounge. With a 16, that's a bad roll.
You can tell it was made up to be just a general lounge. It wouldn't have any information per se, other than the typical waiting room scenario. Would have had a broken TV, some maybe some broken tablets and stuff for people who were wanting to flip through telefiles and that kind of stuff while they were waiting or waiting to hear on um, somebody else that was being seen or treated at the time.
Yeah.
And the low rolls keep coming.
Okay. Arenia, you are in like a nurse's station. This is where the nurses would come to make logins and things like that. You can give me a computer check to see if there's anything that you can do maybe to or any kind of engineering skill or anything to see about getting that computer up and running so that maybe you can figure out
Hey,
anything about this.
Emily, come here.
Yep, that'll work too. Phone a friend.
Use a lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know she knows nothing about computers.
Computer, you say?
Yes, can you pick
I'll
this
give
up?
it a computer check. Yeah, so I'll take a quick look. 26. Still
Oh,
kind of a low
awesome.
roll for me.
Low roll, but it's plenty to play with the wires, get some
And you
of
also get power supply.
your equipment power supply to the computer, and it'll fire up. They're able to get through the files rather easily, which is, kind of remarkable for a med facility. But then again, they figure, you know, you're really not going to, um, they figure probably anybody who's going to be on this floor is going to be certified and
Authorized.
supposed to be on this floor, so they really don't need to have a lot of codes on their equipment, because probably the codes were on their employees. So you're able to get some information that this was in fact a medical lab, one for the people that worked here, but also for the floor above you, but it's not giving you reasons for that. Um, but they were treated rather often for some rather unusual um, incidents, um, other than just the common workplace issues. There were issues with bites. There were issues with claw marks. Um,
Some kinky bedroom stuff.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, some rather unusual injuries took place on the floor above.
Can I attempt a medicine check looking over those files just to see if anything else pops out?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Can't get better than that.
She knows her medicine.
Okay. So there's some information for you. Um, there's what you find.
Ooh. Guys, from what I'm gathering here, the next floor is going to be a bio lab. So when we do go to the next floor, we should be possibly careful in case there's any living specimens running around still.
Okay. Good to know.
And if there are, it's probably what caused the injuries in these files. So expect claws and stuff.
Okay. That's definitely useful to know.
Yep.
Yeah, that's on this other computer, Tinley. Could you come take a look at it?
And of course.
And
Yeah, because you're not going to find too much in the basic med rooms themselves. Because I mean, they're just a medication room rummaged through. You might find some um, outdated equipment. You might find some broken vials and stuff like that. Because obviously, this place has been well rummaged through.
Yeah. New room, new computer check, a 30.
Okay.
yeah, and
Still outstanding.
yeah, and the room that's Max in was he got a 25. This one seemed a little bit different.
Yeah, because that's a file room. So we'll come back to that in a moment.
Okay.
Because that will be a physical file room.
Which is why he went there. We're looking at the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this would be one of the assistant doctors that was working here. So you're able to gather some more information about the med bay itself. And like I said,
And
obviously the purposes of some of the day in and day out services that they did, uh, they treated anything from your common, everyday complaints, because yeah, anybody who worked for the company didn't have to go outside the facility to get Medicare. They could come here to this floor and get their own Medicare here while they were at work if, they felt themselves coming down with something while they were at work, to, like was stated before, that the upstairs people ran into some kind of an emergency, they could be ushered down to this floor and things could be quickly taken care of. So this physician would have been assisting the other doctor with suturing and um, cleansing wounds and um, removing fragments and things like that from wounds. So those are the kind of things that you're reading about right now.
right, but no information on actual stuff that was going on the second floor.
Still, ironically, very low detail on the things that were done upstairs. Um, but it's obviously what you found before that this is going to be um, dealing with a variety of species, because you're reading more in depth into it's not just bites and slashes from claws. It could be anything from quills. It could be um, removing um, like sharp pins from scales. It could deal with minor poisoning. It was quite a umbrella of problems that came from that floor above.
All right. Uh, she's getting excited. She's thinking they might have been doing some genetic experiments upstairs. But the physical room that Einar was in?
Just kind of waiting on that one.
Yep, I'm just confirming or
Oh,
okay. So Mac,
yes.
you found the hard files of the things that were done here um, in the med lab. So you're reading through the details of various people that have been treated here. Again, you are finding where a lab assistant from upstairs had to come down. They had been exposed to a biotoxin. They had to be treated with an antitoxin and monitored closely for any further reactions. You've On the far end of it, you had people who were basically manhandled or rough treatment by a stronger physical creature than them in a small space. Um, So they had, like, physical damage done to them. They had to be, bones mended, um, muscles, torn muscles, that kinda stuff. Um, uh, had to have stabilization, um, repaired flesh, that kinda thing.
Mm.
Uh, yes, there were injuries with various claws, um, again, torn flesh that had to be repaired, scars that were later, also repaired. They did a lot to help their employees return to full health, so that, they didn't carry the marks of what they were doing upstairs, but it sounds like these people definitely were put in a very interesting position. Um, I'm sure if they worked here, they probably got paid well for what they were doing and were compensated well for it, more so than the people downstairs who were just basic office work.
Yeah, it seems like a place had an issue with toxins, and definitely covering up by the way they're healing their employees, kind of relaying the rest of it as well.
Yep, and you can read through their files. They're divided by, um, people who were exposed to toxin, people who were done to physical injury, people who were, gouged and gored and things like that. So there's like stack after stack after stack of various injuries from what you can amize as various species.
And then,
And it looks like Irene is going to be joining you to also go through some of those files.
yeah, I point some of them out to her.
Yeah, not right now, but before we leave, I'd actually like to take some of these with us.
Okay.
Particularly the ones I'm talking about, the poisons and treating them. I have a feeling that I might be able to find samples of some of these creatures in the next floor, and already knowing how the symptoms were dealt with might help when I try to recreate possibly some of their experiments that I think they were doing.
Okay. And then Mac goes back and finds these files and kind of puts them aside. And
Okay. Yep. So that's definitely a filing cabinet that you would want to take with you, as well as anything on the two computers that you have gone through,
Right.
that you take information off of.
Yeah, I figured those would be easier, but the actual physical files we'll have to come back for.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sure we can find a pit to drop them through mostly.
Well, you've got the missing elevator that you can lower or raise things, whichever way you're going out of the building, either through the floor or through the roof. And just to make
Crossfires.
things easier, um, anything that is salvageable out of these rooms would be basic medical, um, healing kits. You might find a few of those, serums, basic level 1, level 2, health serums.
mm.
Oh, I would definitely be wanting to take any of those we find.
Mhm. So, level 1 to 2 health serum.
Uh, And I don't think I've actually done this yet, but
Serum of health.
where is
Yeah.
my custom? Oh, no. I'm going to tune that to the members of our group, which I can have a total of
Serum of healing.
7 people attuned to it. And what that does is allow me to, whenever I use a ranged attack to deliver something, a biohack or whatever, I don't actually have to make a ranged attack on them.
Okay. Okay, so the Serum of Healings come in 3 tiers, or 3 marks. Mark 1 being level 1, Mark 2 being level 5, and Mark 3 being level 9.
Okay, so computer files, physical files. And you said specifically on the poisons.
And any other afflictions that would be just not a normal wound. Like, I already know how to deal with scratches, cuts, physical abrasions, stuff like that. There's not really anything unique to learn there, but anything else.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I've got that written down in terms of things that you'd want to take from this floor.
Okay, and Serum of Healing.
Yep, I've got the level 1 and 2, Mark 1 and Mark 2, Serum of Healings, the med patches, some spray flesh, basic and advanced healing kits. Would be pretty much all you would find in here, not much else.
Okay, so I got Serum of Healing Mark 1, Mark 2 on loot box, but no numbers tied to them yet. Healing patch.
Med patch.
Med patch, yeah, med patch.
Spray flesh.
There. I got the med patch in.
Yeah, I'm writing it down as well as last week's loot for floor 3.
Spray flush.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, all one word. That's why I didn't find it. All right.
Miscellaneous other basic medical supplies.
And
That one won't be in there. That will just
no,
be
I know that's a type in.
wherever you want to list.
Good.
Same as your computer files.
Miscellaneous medical med. So I just input a number of how many of any of the Serum of Healings, spray
No,
flush and
that's
whatnot.
fine. I'll figure out how many.
Yeah. There it's on loot box. This goods.
The computer files and your physical files.
Computer files.
And of course, some of those are probably going to have to be some time going through being repaired and that kind of thing. Others of them will be easily read.
Computer files, physical files.
And that's everything from this floor.
Does anybody have a problem if I take the carbon skin?
What?
How about
Oh, carbon skin graphite. It's light armor, so yeah, go for it.
I think it's my old armor actually, because I grabbed one of the Lashunta temp waves.
Yeah, that's one purpose of the loot box is you
We can
kind of
swap.
It's
swap things in and out, or
take a penny, give a penny.
Speaking of,
Yep.
could anybody use a little bit of healing? I do actually have a little bit of a healing spell.
Oh, I don't have any scratches on me. The only thing that happened down there was decent workout. Basically, all they did was stamina damage. No hit
Yeah,
points.
I don't think really anybody took actual damage.
Evie did, but healed already, and so did Irenia.
Yeah, Chips only got stamina damage.
And I only had stamina damage too. I just didn't put the healing up from my level.
Covering stamina.
Which I still
you
have
would
stamina left. I
would have
might
had a
have
little
to
bit of.
put damage.
I'm about to say you would have had a little bit of time to recover your stamina between floors.
I guess we
'Cause
might have hit
that's
point
just
damage while I have stamina, though.
We
because
need
stamina is
10
just a
minutes of
rest, isn't it?
Basically, I was
10 minutes
looking
of
at.
rest and a resolve point.
Yeah, I know when I've ran it, I've waived the resolve point for stamina recovery. It's up to her if she does that or not.
Yeah, I would have put you guys back up to everything. Plus you leveled,
That's true.
so I would assumed everybody would have reset everything.
No. The only thing
Yeah, go.
the only thing I did was I raised my stamina with how much I got with my level.
No, you can go ahead and assume that you guys had time to rest and repair.
Excellent.
Okay.
There is a distinction there.
Well, I don't know about doing physical repairs to equipment and stuff, but you would definitely have been able to do human repair,
Yeah.
bio
Oh,
repairs
don't
in
worry.
terms of
Henley's very good at
medical.
repairing his looks down
Yes,
on himself.
reloads. You can
Physical
reload all your equipment.
None of it's probably gonna matter, but
Ooh, wait. Can I get ammunition here for the injector pistol?
Oh.
Not on this floor.
Aw.
Because let me
But
see.
to be fair, if they're going around a surgical suite and shooting people with an injector pistol to heal them, there's something very severe going wrong. So you know what? That
Something
is accurate.
actually something very hilarious going on, to be honest.
Yeah,
Well, you
because
imagine it's like, hey, I'm your doctor. Stand still. Boo.
What, doctor? Nurse, why are you painting this bullseye on me? Don't worry about it.
Just getting you prepped for the doctor.
I mean, as far as ammo, what does your
It takes syringes.
I mean, it'd be medical syringes around here,
But let me double check real quick. The
but can you are you able to reload your syringes with different
really doesn't. Oh, darts. It reloads with darts.
But I imagine those darts have a cartridge of some kind, like a fluid
Yeah,
inside that you're able to preload the fluid.
I would imagine so. Could I argue for an engineering check to make it happen?
You could argue for an engineering check because you might be able to find some for
That they can make
like an anesthetic and things like that for the low grade end down here.
Hell yeah, that was a really bad roll. 19's not too bad.
No, it's not bad. I mean, like I said, for low grade anesthetic, yeah, you're able to find that.
Sweet. And so, would that be enough for me to reload my injector pistol once?
Yes. I mean, obviously, if they're dealing with torn flesh and stuff like that, they're going to have good anesthesia here.
Mm.
So, I won't say you can knock out Mac, but you could definitely take the edge off for him.
Mhm.
Quite possibly, you could definitely knock out smaller creatures and possibly even human-sized creatures with what you're finding here, depending on the dose.
Hell yeah. I cannot reload it even though I have darts. That's annoying. Oh well.
But you can find the materials to reload.
Oh, it legit just ate it. That's hilarious. Oh well. Like I said, I'll figure it out.
So you find materials to reload your darts.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and what else did I? You have a needler pistol,
Yeah,
and that also runs off of injections.
yeah.
You would
Yeah, I
be able
don't
to find
actually.
this.
Yeah,
You
I
would be able
assume
to
I actually
find.
had darts because I've had that for a while.
Yeah, you'd be able to find the same thing if you wish to do so.
How many injections worth total?
I mean, for that kind of material, there's still plenty to go between the two of you. Um, I'm not actually bothering with numbers right now,
Do we
Okay,
but
need
I
but
can.
yeah,
also do an engineering check for that as well to get that taken care of?
To be actually be able to do it,
Yeah.
or just
No problem with just having it be yeah, we can because we were already doing the thing.
it would depend on if you want to spend time here on the floor messing with getting those reloaded.
True.
yeah, and I just usually
Or
use normal
or
darts
if you
because
just
like
want to
my biohacks and stuff doesn't matter if I actually have it loaded with special ammo or not.
or if you just want to gather the materials so that when you have the time you can be able to
So that's
reload.
probably more likely.
See, so the decoupler, the disintegrating pistol. Okay, so that's more pain inducing. My question would be, what kind of pain? Is it dealing like needle shock pain? Is it dealing medically induced pain? Like a chemical? I might have to read up more and see if I can find. Let me find more information on that when I'll get back on what Zov's. Because like I said, if it's a more like a taser type weapon, then that would be battery. Hold on, that would be more battery type, which I'm sure you might be able to find some batteries laying around. Because yes, medical equipment runs off of batteries. Now, are they going to be any good for as long as they've been laying around? Are they rechargeable batteries? Well, you could take the chance that they just need a charge. If it's a pain inducing through medication, so that's why I'll have to figure it out and we'll go back from there, okay?
We've also got the batteries that we've looted so far as well. If we can draw power from that to do whatever.
Yep. But like I said, I'll read up on that because I'm just curious myself. If they even say anything about it. Okay, so anything else you can think of that you might encounter on this floor that you want to make a roll on?
I'm gonna look around a bit more, but it looks like we've got most of everything that's actually lootable.
I don't think I checked the main office here.
Yeah, there was some stuff I want to do in this office. It looks like there was like some sort of blood smear or something on this chair, and another computer, and then something.
Well, I know what I'm checking out. I'm checking out that pooter. With a very bad roll for me.
No, but that's still pretty good for any DC.
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty good.
I'm glad I specialized. Holy crap.
That's some pretty good skills and mods.
Yeah, you're welcome to see if do you have any sort of kit or anything that might be able to deduce what kind of smear that is?
Yeah, I have my custom micro lab.
He also
Okay.
has his tongue.
Yeah. Like it.
Fucking what?
No, that'd be Zav.
Yeah, it would be
You could ask him, does it taste like blood?
That would be avocado, definitely.
Yeah, at this level, my custom micro lab could even function as an advanced med kit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as far as the computer, you're finding that this office would be the main physician's office, and you're finding much of the same information. His files are a little bit more corrupted and things, but it's definitely something that you can copy and take with you to see if once they're retrieved, if they go into any more depth than you've seen in the other files. So you've got the computer's files from the nurse, from the nurses, you've got from the assistant, and from the MD, and then just the general files.
And that was to see if I could gain anything from this splatter of see what it is.
Okay, let me look down.
Wow. Nice.
Wow, yeah, you're definitely able to tell. Um, yes, that definitely was blood at one time. But it's not human.
Am I able to get
Um,
a sample?
yes, you can take a sample.
It's dinosaur blood. We can start cloning them.
Unknown blood sample.
We could have our own theme park. We'll name it something.
Don's World.
Literally name it something. That'd be so funny.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, name it something.
Or someplace. Hey, you wanna go someplace? Hell yeah, that place is fun.
That's a better idea, yes.
Okay, so you got the files from that office that you're able to
What language are
retrieve.
these books in? So I assume those are books. Actual written books.
Yes, you've got some textbooks there.
Ew.
And they're in standard,
Common.
yep, common.
Alright, take a look at those.
Those are going to be like your general anatomy, physiology, on a number of races.
Might as well take those.
Okay, anatomy, physiology books. They'll be on all the common races. Definitely the packed worlds. And you'll find a few of the physicians' own notes as well.
And is this room like sort of supposed to be blocked off in this way?
That's just junk that's been piled up there. You just feel that they were kind of like tossing stuff in there.
I guess so they weren't trying to block it off or anything.
No,
No.
there's another way into it going around.
Yep.
I picked my.
It was another lounge over here.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they weren't trying to block off that entrance for whatever reason.
Yeah, if they did, then they kind of forgot about
The doors probably just closed because they were blocking that corner, just tossing stuff as they went through the room. And unfortunately just trashed everything.
At least get a lounge on the couch for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more a literal second than an actual one, probably because of the stains on the everything.
I assume there's not much in here.
No, it was probably more of a meeting room for the staff. And this was probably a staff lounge, considering it's behind the double doors. Kind of one of those, staff employees only, but the sign's missing now.
And we got everything out of these side rooms, which
Nope,
seem to be
the
like
side
operating rooms.
those are the patient rooms that you found the medical um
Supplies.
supplies and stuff in. I
Nothing
just
out of
made
the
it
ordinary.
easier. I made it easier than going through 8 rooms one by one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a room. Oh, here's what you got in it. This is another room. This is what you got in it. It's much of the same.
All right. I think we got this floor pretty much taken care of.
Yep, and if you want to just pull your spoils towards the elevator to make it easier,
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
just place it everything over here. This way's about somewhere.
Yeah, I would be doing that. And
He'll do the heavy lifting. How about that?
pretty much.
Thanks, Big
Ah,
Guy.
bat your eyebrows at it, eyelashes at him.
Eyebrows. Yeah, bat your eyebrows. I'd like to see that happen.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
That'd be a Groucho Marx thing.
Yeah,
I think he's the only one who could do that.
most likely.
There you go. But that's my diplomacy check for it.
He's sweet talking you.
you know what, but you still do it.
Looking for other alternative measures, huh?
You're lucky we're on the same crew. As he kind of chuckles. And...
Are you essentially done with this floor? Because I don't really see too much unless.
Yes.
Is there any worth in the center area consoles? I see a computer that's still kind of up here with a little bit less blood than the rest of the tables. Yeah, I'll take a look. Now it's a waste of a good roll.
Yeah. You might want to save that roll. We'll save that one, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
GM's being nice, let
Yep.
you bank
Wait
that.
till next floor.
Well, nothing won't waste a good roll.
Okay.
So you ready for the next floor?
Okay. Mac the ladder. Not gonna make it up that one.
Okay. Well, he was checking.
Oh,
Yep.
Go back to the shaft then.
ooh, my favorite.
All
light.
right. And it is 12:30. Do we want to go ahead and take that 10-15 minute break between floors?
Up to you guys.
Yeah, we can take a short break.
All right.
Anybody who needs fluids or anything or a stretch break.
All right. I'm putting on the BRB screens just so it'd be easy to edit out. We shall return. Now we are back.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Our little break is over. Okay, so our characters need to pile into the elevator shaft once again. Tenley has the little boost up to the next floor, and the rest of the characters use the Mac ladder.
The Mac Express.
The springboard.
One just like bouncing off my chest.
Use the
Okay,
boost to get through, Fox. God, I love Star Fox 64.
Okay, so the first problem you come across is
We're in a box.
you're in a box.
What's in the box?
You've got
Us.
you've got a locked door ahead of you.
I would like to use my very high roll for that.
Very good reason that you saved it, huh? Okay, so before we get to your roll, what the characters see before them is obviously a heavily secured door that has a computer lock on it with some kind of scanner. With the power down in the building, this lock is not going to be functioning as it normally would, per se, if the elevator and everything was there. So Tenley took
Can I just
his
try how you open it?
tried to open the
Would that
doors or
describe
tried to open the lock.
for trying to kind of both, specifically because I have a built-in thing that I can utilize to give it power. I have a backup generator in my armor.
Okay. Well, you can definitely wire your backup generator into the lock mechanism, but you're still going to run across the problem of identification and password,
Mhm.
which is where your
23
roll
comes in.
definitely came in handy. So you're going to tinker around with the lock for a little while, and you're going to figure out a bypass for that system.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
the lock opens, the doors disengage, and you can move through into the first room.
Sounds.
No, I can't.
that was fun.
Ah.
It is right here. Door is right here.
Yeah, again, straight ahead.
I can't go down. I go up.
There, I drug you in. Now you should be fine. How about now? Are you okay, or do I need to take your replace your token?
I'm good.
Okay.
This
Fair
is
question with the other technical difficulties we were having.
Well, I think we're gonna have to follow Tinley around this time.
All right, let's check out this door over here.
Okay. So what you
It's,
see is a very narrow hallway type room. Not much there. You have two windows that give you some very unusual limited light in, limited view out. Kind of like they're very much being secretive. And same way with the big plate window. It's still very obscured. Okay,
I'll
so
check out
yes,
this
there's another door with another padlock on it.
Perfect. With a 28 this time.
Okay, so still high enough that with a little work, you hook the battery pack into it. You scramble around for a while, and once again,
Oh, that's so much fun.
Hmm. And now this is getting captured.
I
Wait,
want to take a
anything with
look around and see if there's
I'll
any
think
claw marks and stuff on the floors. See if at any point these specimens got loosened up here.
in this first room, there do not appear to be any claw marks or any evidence of creatures having escaped or any fighting have gone on in this room, in the first room, the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, so is Mac. Mac's kind of on lookout duty. He doesn't have his weapon out, but he's got it where he's can flip it out at a moment's notice.
Yeah, and you probably let uh Evie know to stand guard as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yes, Mac and Evie are on Overwatch duty.
What this isn't your forte, Mac?
Not as much as the other team members. They play to our strengths.
Tenley will take a look inside. I love the sound effect every time I'm opening the door. Ooh, I think I see a computer up here. Is this a computer or lab work or lab equipment?
Okay, let me. That is a computer.
Oh, I would like to take a look at the computer with a 31.
Rolling good.
Yeah,
Okay.
rolling where it matters.
This one is going to take a little bit more work to get through, because you are going to notice that this one, unlike the other one, does have a password and everything, and various locks to get through.
Mhm.
So it's going to take two computer rolls.
Hmm.
Ooh. All right. 32
And there it
for the
is.
second one.
Okay, so despite the double locks, you are able to work your way through the system.
Nice job.
Hell yeah, those are some lucky rolls.
And from what you can tell from this room, this is a biolab. This is a laboratory. Obviously, there is various equipment in here. Centrifuges, microscopes, some other computers that you might not recognize what they are for. There's test tubes. There's, who knows what. You could tell, yes, this is a med lab where they're testing things and doing all sorts of research. There's like maybe a cold storage over here, for maybe samples and everything. If it's still powered up, we'll see. Like I said, you've got microscope, test tubes. That would be for running down your test tubes to spread them out into different layers of material, various other equipment, test tube rack, microscope on its side. You've got another piece of equipment over here with a vent.
So,
Um,
plenty of lab equipment.
yes, plenty of fun equipment to go through. You've got maybe some records here on the wall. Of course, you have your standard, like what we would have OSHA flyers here at the bottom.
They have Space OSHA.
Yeah, Space OSHA.
Sposha.
I mean, you've
Sposha.
got to have safety, guidelines. Maybe the standard required med kit on the wall.
Do you
Your
really?
trash
Even
can.
secret villain layers need to follow some safety standards.
I mean,
Yes. Well, originally this biolab would have been inspected before it became what it is.
I mean, do you really need safety guidelines when you got healing spells and greater restoration and all that stuff?
Of course you do.
But yeah, everyone is gonna check all the files and all the equipment, all that from the eyes of Genesis.
Yes, this room has been seemingly untouched by the raiders and everything that have been through the other floors that have demolished everything and destroyed or taken various items. So this is very much an untouched floor compared to the floor below you.
I can use
So
everything that's found in here.
yes, this is going to be your heyday. So
So
profession geneticist, yeah. This is your floor, Iridia.
So yeah, all the equipment stuff, we can just start piling that by the door. Leave. I'll find a use for it. If you don't know what it is, just put it by the door.
Everything's got to go.
Max,
Pack it all up.
Max is shaking his head. I should have known that was coming.
And then she starts looking at the equipment, seeing what's still running, seeing what has samples in it, seeing what might be dangerous.
Yeah, ironically, that's the other thing you notice. This floor still has limited power. Whereas all your other floors have not had power.
For a facility like this, it would not be uncommon for them to have their own secluded individual backup generator. We don't want the specimens to get loose if something happens. You don't want an umbrella effect.
Yeah, so your specimen cabinet over here is a number of those are going to be highly viable.
Not surprising to me to see the backup power. I don't have to be a scientist to realize that one.
Well, how many days are you guys willing to give me here?
Not as many as you want.
Fewer than 2.
Well, then, how about we just gather every single thing up, and then well, I'll take my leisure back at the ship.
long as Mac is okay with it, I don't really care all that much.
You're saying that you got there's stuff here that you don't have already in your lab?
Well, I just joined the crew. I don't know what's in the lab there. I don't actually have my own lab. I was working at Station.
Surprised that you didn't find some way of acquiring equipment.
This stuff is expensive.
I didn't say you'd pay for it, but yeah.
Deal? Never.
No. Strategically, tactically. Crap. Steal's an acronym. And strategically transfer equipment to alternate locations.
Good one. Even if it is just duplicate equipment, though, we can always sell some of it because, like I said, highly expensive equipment.
Yeah, I'm following along.
Mac starts make a note of the equipment and whatnot.
And make note of the samples, make sure there's nothing that can't be, make sure there's anything that I have to deal with to safely transfer. I do. I don't know what kind of stuff actually is in there.
Yeah, because Matt kind of points at the samples and everything. He's like, that's you. I don't know what I'm looking at there.
And yeah, Aisha, that's what I'm saying. Take everything back to the ship when we can.
Yep. Your benefactor did say that you could keep everything except for the files that he wished. Everything else is yours to do with as you please. So that means this whole lab is yours.
Files.
Our initial mission for being here.
A specific set of files.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole reason why we came here.
Are these those files?
We're looking for the X files.
Yes, you're looking for the X files.
Why can't they be the Y files?
Nope, they have to be the X files.
That's going too far down the alphabet.
Apparently.
Yep. Files only goes as far as X.
Anything on these files over here on the desk?
The files are going to be interesting because what you're seeing
Like
is
projects, portfolios and stuff.
well, you've got what looks to be some like they're splicing genes or genetically mixing material.
You want another genetics check?
No. I mean,
Oh.
well, if he went ahead, that's fine. Basically what you're seeing is that they're definitely running tests to see some of these creatures they're trying to introduce one species with the abilities of another species. So say you want to take your squishy humans and give them natural armors or to give them natural dark vision. those type of
Yes,
things.
yes. We need all the files here. This will help out my research greatly. This is very similar to stuff I've been working on.
Hmm.
And you will see Irenia be more excited than you've ever seen her. She runs around the lab just looking at everything.
A kitten in a candy shop.
Mac just
Again,
kind
I'm
of
catnip in a candy shop.
Mac just kind of shakes his head, watching her. Let her do her thing.
Yeah, Tinley's hard at work with the computer files, trying to get everything that he can get, and doing a great job of it. He'll definitely be able to get everything that is on the system.
Tinley, you're fired.
Tinley, is this actually a networked system, or is everything on the computer itself?
Do I see? Oh God. Okay. No, mind brain stuff. I don't want to dig into that too much.
Yeah, let's not go too deep.
Oh, that one's. Is everything local or is it tied to a network?
Well, you can say that like this dark space over here um, can be the mainframe system where all the data's.
So the server.
Yeah, the server for this floor.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so it's not something where we can just take the computer. At least not easily.
no, but
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
we'll say that there's a door here, and he can go into the server room and see what kind of accesses can be made and what kind of information downloads and stuff can be done.
Or just how big the server bank is? Just
Yep, if that's possible to download to his system or whatever.
Or just take
Or
one
if
of
we
us.
might have to find a way to upload it directly to the ship somehow.
Exactly.
Or just pick it up and carry it with us out.
Would be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like we can
I mean, if
also
it's one
put
solid
it on
unit, Mac
the
might be able to
computer.
pick it up.
Yeah. I mean,
I should be able to, because if it's on a server, I should be able to get it transferred from the server over to the local desktop, and then from the desktop, we just have the desktop. It's just data,
If there's enough room on the desktop.
and we can just take out the hard drives, and then we have all the data.
Mac is just kind of nodding his head like he knows what you're talking about. He's got no training in computers.
Either do I, but that's where being an instinctive scientist is helping me out.
Mac is the type that does progressive maintenance.
Mac's idea of helping with computers is lift the thing.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because actually, specifically because I chose the racial archetype of infosphere integration, my artificial brain, allows me to allows me better compatibility with infospheres and direct downloads of information.
Oh, so your brain's gonna be the hard drive.
Yeah, I can be the hard drive. I am the hard drive. I am working hard.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so Irina is making like tagging and bagging and making notes on everything that needs to be taken out of here.
Yes.
Telling Mac this and this and this and this. Oh, and this and this and this and this.
Yeah, Mac is waiting until everything's. Mac's making mental notes of how to stack things and organizing it neatly. So when Irene is done saying this and this and this and this, you'll be able to just him and Evie will be able to quickly stack it all.
Yeah, Evie can help you easily, I'm sure. She's pretty well, actually, she's not really strong, but she's still apparently an artificial being, so
She's still a pair of helping hands.
Right. Yeah, but pretty much the inventory includes everything except the chairs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of things.
Okay, you can leave the desks too.
Okay, so pretty much everything in the room.
Yeah, everything looks important enough. Go through those boxes and the little.
So basically,
Also,
a biolab. One biolab.
yeah.
Would this have been enough time for me to resolve the 2 computer checks?
Yes. For you, yes. For a normal person, no.
Okay. What do I have access to on this computer?
You have access to, except for anything that's corrupted, that's going to take a little bit longer, pretty much everything.
Excellent. In that case, I'm going to everything that is not corrupted, I'm going to download to myself, and in a subfolder, so that way it's separated from my main memory, and that way we have an easy way of transporting the information. And then for anything corrupted, I'm going to keep those separated and then make a copy of those that I can. I will attempt to, so I will make a copy, and then I will defrag, or I will attempt to recover the corrupted file copy. So that way we're not losing original, and then I'll put the original onto my own storage. Do you want a computer's check for the corruption? Or is that
No,
going to
you're
take too
fine.
much time?
Yeah, it's not going to take. It's going to be something that you can do on the flight back.
Okay.
So you're going to attempt to retrieve the corrupted data, and store.
Yeah, and specifically, I'm going to attempt to have like a small firewall, so that way it's in a protected section. So that way, any of the corrupted files are just like they are there. I can access them, but they don't have access to any other files or memories
And this is in your brain.
in my brain.
So when are you gonna start hallucinating that you have Keanu Reeves with a metallic arm?
What are you talking about? I know kung fu. Yeah.
It was kung fu fighting.
Oh, he doesn't know kung fu very well, though.
Yeah, maybe something you can learn on the way back.
Yeah, I think you need to re-download that file.
Yeah.
That file's been corrupted.
Yeah, that's one of the corrupted files.
Okay, so you see a long glass wall, and through that glass, you see 4 tanks, and they are bio-storage tanks.
I see one with a warning. Can you get this door opened?
Can I open it with what I
Do
currently have,
you,
or do I
do
still need?
do your nice little computer checks. This is going to take 2 again.
Oh no!
Ooh, that one's gonna. You're gonna take some time on that first check. Second check is
Second one's going well.
gonna go. Yep. So with the first check, we're gonna say that there's a little complication, and you're gonna have like a lockout warning notice come up on the screen. So You quickly have to
immediately
bypass that.
and she starts scratching at the glass. Let me in.
She's like a kid at an aquarium. Her hands are up in the glass. Her face is like pushed to the glass.
Nope. She's like Luna at night with her bedroom door.
Scratching.
Clawing at the door.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the last things that will ever be replaced in this house are a couple of our doorways.
I can
The cat
imagine why.
scratching. Oh, that one's really, really dug into. Our bathroom, our bedroom, and our front door.
More so since getting Luna.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
Okay. So he had the warning come up, and he quickly ran through, made computer checks, and basically backtracked to see where he made ran into the error, fixed that, and then made the second roll to unlock the door.
Hell yeah.
Open it, 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 open it.
No, it's still locked.
I told you you had an error there, so it was a little bit of a wait.
I can't enter. I still can't enter.
You're
You
in
should
there.
be able to. There.
Okay. All right. First, take a look at this one with what looks to be a red warning label.
Okay. The very first biotube.
Do you want what kind of
That
skill you?
one. Okay. So you have life sciences. You have what do you have?
I have life science. I got physical science. I got profession. I got medicine.
Let's see, life science is like biology and that kind of stuff, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a roll on that. See if you can identify. Okay, the first roll we'll say is a simple is it living, which obviously a 21 will tell you that.
And for actually
The
identifying the creatures inside, if there are creatures, I'll use my custom med lab micro lab for
okay,
that,
okay. So for this one,
which is
like I
I
said,
choose that as a die result of 20. So
okay. The you can tell that these are this bio tube has been compromised. So the creature in it is no longer viable. I will not say living. I will say no longer viable. Um, due to being exposed to the elements and everything.
whatever they're
So
trying to do probably failed, and it might die. The incident is exposed.
definitely because it's been exposed, yes. The creature, since you automatically get a 20 on all your rolls for
Yeah, that's
identification
really cool.
purposes, this creature is what you know as a bonai. Uh, give me a second. Trying to decide if I need to sneeze or not.
The answer is yes.
It might be.
Need to sneeze. Yes or
Did
no?
I get that close enough to correct in the party notes?
Uh,
Bonai, BONAI.
Bonai, yes. Um,
Name's actually just Bon. They're just also AI.
or is it Bora?
Mm.
No, sorry, Borai. Borai. Usually it is a form of corporeal undead. So they are also studying as much as the living as they are the undead. So this one is not a living creature, as it is an undead creature. So no, it didn't die, but it is compromised due to being exposed to the elements, so it is not viable. That's why I chose the word viable. You would be able to take the creature to study. That would be about the only thing it would be good for.
It won't. It won't. I don't want to say survive the extraction process, but it won't. Yeah. Essentially, it won't survive the extraction process.
Well, let's see what you have in the other tubes and what their conditions are. So you answer your own questions. Because the next tube, all the lights are not flashing red.
Another medicine check. Eesh, I'm not doing so great, but still not terrible.
Felt good enough to tell condition. These are preserved remains of what is a obviously a mixed race. So with your 20 that comes off your biohacker, you can tell it is a mix of a human, and I would love for the person to be here, with a Yosoki. Because obviously the human has some very mouse-like features.
Big rat
A big rat.
from Space New York.
They're growing them damn rats pretty big in New York, huh?
Yeah.
In Space York. In Space York. Okay.
Nice.
more than able to tell about this one.
Yes.
Again, the tank is intact, and there are the preserved remains of an Ikeshti, and that is IKESHTI. It is a lizard race combined with a human.
So it's
Give
another
me-
hybrid.
Yeah, so it's another hybrid.
I really like playing with the humans.
Yep. Well, they're obviously trying to adapt some racial abilities here, because the Akeshti would offer natural armor to the human, for one,
Yep.
because humans be squishy.
Humans are squishy.
So it looks like that's what they're doing, is combining these races to see what they can offer the humans, to adapt them between races, for the idea of, okay, the continued exploration of space, and what ones can flourish in various situations, either environmental or against other races in combat or just in survival.
Okay.
Okay, and the last one. This one, yeah, and unfortunately, I don't have the pictures for these, and I'm sorry.
That would be difficult to have pictures for some.
Yeah, some of these, most of these, you do not have pictures, even if you look under races in the compendium. This one is called, let me go back one. Delafera, from what you're able to ascertain from looking at it, mixed with a human.
I assume
Um,
that Borai was also a hybrid.
yes, it's another hybrid because the oddity here is, from what you can tell, this race is pretty much an aquatic race that is very much attuned to what humans would classify as a cuttlefish.
Hmm.
Normally, this race needs a special environmental suit to exist out of water, which is not uncommon. There are plenty of races that use exosuits to survive. Even ones that don't have, like this one, if it's a cuttlefish type creature, would not have the normal hands and limbs um, that most races would have for standard mobility or for handling objects. But that's for what you're reading on the screen.
Finley. Oh, go ahead.
Give me one more check. Well, you did a 20. You're fine. What you do notice about this biotube is this creature, the stasis on this creature, it is still living, unlike the previous two. It's not in the best of shape. I mean, it's not, because the building is on reserves. It's in fair condition.
Okay.
But it is still alive at this point.
Finley, could you come over here and help me take a look and see if we can possibly move these? I'm harming the thing.
Can you get in that room, Tenley?
It is weird to get in.
Okay. Here.
Wait,
I mean, door's open. It's weird.
the door's open. It's just not letting me in. It's probably just a weird thing.
Probably because it's originally to be a window and not a.
Probably.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, let me take a look.
And do you want, what kind of check do you want from me from this? A profession genesis check for this part of it?
What do you want to know?
If we can move these, if there's a way that we can move these without, and keep the specimens viable. Move the entire tanks.
Okay.
Engineering.
His engineering check will be able to answer that.
That is also a 20.
Okay. Definitely the Biotubes are movable. They can be transferred to the ship. They're much like a cryotube or anything like that. That could be hooked up to a ship system for transport.
Do
But
they
the
have their
thing,
own power?
pardon me,
Do they have their own power units, or are they hooked up to the power of the building?
they are hooked up to the power of the building.
That could be an issue.
Enough.
But the first one is, of course, an issue because it's broken. The
Right.
two in the middle are sealed, and the creature's not viable. In other words, not living. So as long as the tank remains sealed, those tanks are fine.
I can still get samples.
Yes, because basically it's like having a sample in a jar. As
Right,
long
this
as that
last
jar
one
remains
does
sealed,
features.
you're good. That is the one of concern, because that one is still living. If you want the creature to remain living, you've got to do one of a couple things with that tank.
Hmm. I'm going to take a look over the controls that on the system interface, see what kind of options I have here as far as dealing with the creature inside. See if there's a literal reset option essentially. To just terminate the life inside.
That's a pretty good roll. Is audio still
That
working?
is a very good roll. I think that's one of the best rolls we've had. Yeah, you and Tinley have been tied for the top roll. Okay. So with that roll, what are you able to discover?
Yeah, I was just trying to go over the controls of the thing, seeing if what options there were as far as they already had programmed into the system for dealing with the life forms.
Okay. And you're able to do that. Takes you a little bit to pick your way through the system, but you can do that. It's not that difficult. I mean, it's your field of expertise, so
Yeah, the question is, do I want to keep a living being? Bellafar human hybrid. What do you think, Tinley? Should we let this thing out?
here comes Mac. He's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, he's kind of listening in, just kind of. They're talking about.
He's like, "Huh?"
Them talking about letting something out, so he's just kind of go ahead and gets his weapon off and just kind of holds it and just in case. He's not going to try to cram himself in there yet.
Yeah, what do you think, Tinley?
Feel a tight fit for you, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a feeling he'd break something trying to get in.
I'm not a very strong individual. I'm definitely a lot more dexterous.
Okay.
Hard time getting this guy out.
Well,
We could probably smash the windows, though. I mean, realistically, they don't really need to be there anymore.
Well, what I meant by is, should we let this guy out of the tank?
Sorry. Nah,
I think what it's coming down to is Irenia might have found a way to keep the tank intact and let the creature out.
So with everything that I have downloaded, is there anything about this creature in particular, like any tests that were done, anything that would be like this is a highly aggressive or docile creature?
Um, what you are able to make, I mean, it's a human. So right there, you've got the full gauntlet of, you know, of humans themselves. They've run everything from docile to aggressive. As far as the um, Stellifera, they're normally a diminutive creature resembling a cuttlefish, evolving in a deep sea environment. They're usually a nomad race, um, developing psychic abilities and exploring their watery planet. Um, they were on on route of extinction because of pollution and climate change in their planet. And they began to experiment ways um, that their body could survive outside their element, which is um, how they came up with the suits. They have a complex language using color, changing their skin and nearby water of various hues, limited telepathy, and normally rely on augmentations to communicate with um, their planet invaders, or basically anybody who's not naturally from their planet. As far as being an aggressive creature, they're only aggressive when pushed to be so. They're more eager explorers of land and space. Um, they've struggled to assimilate to cultures, um, but by traveling and seeking out new experiences, it is something that they are slowly adapting to.
Excellent. I'm ready to make my first adoption.
You're going to adopt the test tube
The
human?
human cuttlefish.
Yes.
Okay. The creature looks to be in age, you would say teenager.
Mhm.
You sure you want to do this? I've heard human
And,
teenagers are kind of special.
Oh,
and do they have any files on this subject in particular, Tinley? If they were doing the experiments to make them, I'm sure they actually had some files on each individual test subject.
Agreed. Yeah. Is there anything on this subject in particular, not just necessarily the, I guess, racial stereotypes? That doesn't
Well,
sound right, but
you would have the base file on the start to where they left off, basically, with this creature.
Okay, so
From
let's go growing this
the
one.
concept, well, from the concept of them wanting to create this mix, why they did it, what they were wanting to go for, to actually creating the combination. If this was first gen, second gen, third gen, whatever it was, and also all the day-to-day monitoring up to what you have in that tube now that resembles a teenager.
Okay, but he hasn't technically been born yet, so they don't actually know how he acts, stuff like that. He spent
No,
his entire
they
existence so
entire
far.
existence has been he or she, since you haven't said which it is specifically. Um,
Okay, so there'll be no actual psychological profile on the subject yet.
correct. So it would be something that, um, there again, it would be something you could study, and it would also something that would be influenced by your group.
yeah.
All right, you want me to let him out, Tinsley?
Yes. Whilst do you want a computer check so that way I can let them out?
No, I already got that taken care of. I understand the system.
Yeah, and the option would be you have a empty tube afterwards that you could take the remains of the first tube, and
Put in there.
if there is enough biomaterials, especially in those barrels right there, to be able to reflood the tube to um, preserve the remains of that first creature. Then you got 3 viable specimens
And
to
tanks.
study, and tanks. Yes.
All right, I'll start the process to release this thing. Tinley, you said you wanted to adopt it. It's your responsibility.
Finley slowly singing, "I will be your father figure."
Okay, little George Michael then, huh?
Yeah.
Just make sure you're
I'm not
properly
being
health spread.
exploded.
Put your little hand in mine. I will be your preacher teacher till the end of time.
Mac just shakes his head.
You got your own little furry family.
Yeah, they're emergency rations. I think we name them after food dishes.
Oh my gosh, I have to name the child.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you got all
all
sorts of
sorts of
feed and
alarms
clothes.
kind of go off. Um, lights, bells, and whistles, all that kind of stuff. As the typical sci-fi thing goes on with the hiss and
Draining
um
the fluids.
the draining of fluids, and you see when the air rushes out, you see the misty fog and all that kind of fun stuff
Is
happen.
Irenia at all offended by the hissing? Due to being a cat?
No, she's used
I
to
would
it.
think I would think she'd be used to it. Yeah. Maybe when she was first introduced to a lab.
Bad.
Of course, at least you can't make the bad dog joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't have Wolf Boy in this game.
Alright, Tinley, you're now a father.
Yay.
You're a father and a mother.
Okay, Irina, are you going to give him any further information on this creature?
Tell him everything I can, and it looks to be female. So, I suggest clothing her.
Let's see here. I imagine that we found like lab clothing or something that I could use as like
Oh,
an
I'm sure
additional-
there's some extra lab wear around here that you could find.
maybe like go downstairs real quick for like some scrubs or something.
Mm-hmm.
At least until we can get some proper clothing.
Yep. Okay, so while he's taking care of his new child, Irina is taking care of preparing
Yeah,
to
the tube for the new purse thing.
Yep. So she's gonna do the natural thing of prep cleaning and prepping the tank, noticing that the barrels have probably what she needs there to load a new tank.
And then
She's
move
just
the
gotta
undead thing over to it.
well, will she need help with that?
I don't know. That's what I'm gonna find out. Do a genetics check. I'll do a profession check to see if I can get this to release him.
Yeah, if you're careful, because it's a broken tank, so obviously with the spilled fluid, you can tell that there's a leak somewhere in the seal. Um, but yeah, you can go ahead and do the same thing that you did with the other tank, and um, the computer system will do the very same thing. It'll drain the fluids, although some of them might spill out onto the floor. Um, other
That's why
than
this
that,
over here.
yep.
I'll put
Um,
him
other than that, it will properly drain the fluid, and you have one properly drained uh bonnet. Let's see, what was it? R.
Why?
Bori. Rather wet. Uh, are they dog or are they what are they?
I don't know, but Max, this one's actually an undead. You might want to be ready just in case it comes animated and attacks us.
In fact, just nods his head and is just at the ready.
Let me click.
Although, when this one was released, was she conscious right away or did she become conscious?
It'll be a little while before she's conscious.
Okay, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about this one coming to right away.
Nope. Nope. Well, that one won't come to, or at least you don't think it'll come to. It's undead.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to worry about it
Yeah.
either way, as far as I'm aware.
Right. So either way, that one will not be an issue that you can just swap tanks with some probably with some assistance. I mean, you're lifting a whole body.
Yeah, and Amelia is not strong. She only has a strength of 8.
So you might have to make kitty eyes at one of your friends to say help.
Yeah, Evie will fit in there better.
Yeah, let's say I'll probably ask Evie because I don't want the tanks damaged.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll bring her out on the board just momentarily. So she hears you call and she comes to your aid.
Thank you, Evie.
She says, not a problem. She helps you with the creature once the tank is opened up. And pretty much lifts the creature, with ease and says, "Where do you want it?
Takes
What
her
am I
down
doing
to
with it?"
the pod. Gets it ready.
Okay, so she takes it down to the other unit and pretty much, you know, places it within.
And then
Is
I
that
go down and start it up.
ask, is that good enough?
Yep. You want another check to
And
get it started?
and she looks at you like, okay, whatever you're doing there, and looks over at Tenley. What are you doing with this body? Need help?
That's his daughter.
Yeah, I just can't
Looks
leave the area.
raises your eye at the cat, like
Mhm.
like daughter. Okay.
He said he adopted her.
So she's gonna assume you've got her well in hand and just follows
Yes.
you out. I'm assuming that you need to kick out the door,
Yeah.
and she's gonna go back to guarding the means of egress.
Is there much left on this floor?
That will be it. You've got um all sorts of goodies from this floor. Um,
Did
you
you
are
ever check out
going
the server room? Tinley?
Oh, what was it?
Did you ever check out the server room?
I don't think you needed to. Did he?
Okay.
Yeah, I have all the data from the original computer that
Yeah.
I got into.
I don't know if you're able to get it all or not. Never knew how
Okay.
big the server room itself was, so didn't know how much data there was.
Yep. But just to give you an idea of all your fun, good stuff, um, you have everything that you listed in the room below. You have up here. Um, you have a portable medical lab, which you have. So you have an additional one of those. You have um, two spell
Three.
gems.
Oh,
Let's see, you've got one of tongues.
Spell gems.
Yep, a spell gem of tongues.
Okay, let me get the equipment up. Right. What level? Gem.
Give me a second to um this is when I started getting my migraine and I needed to
Because
okay, level 8.
okay, so spell gem 3. You said tongues.
Yes.
Just save that real quick. Right, I'll put the spell in there later.
Okay. Me.
Okay. Was there anything before the spell gem?
Nope.
Okay.
Next one is a spell gem of detect tech. You try saying that one. Detect tech.
Yeah. The tongue twister. When you sell it fast.
The deck.
That is a
It's a level 2.
And I would try that, but I wouldn't even try to say tag. Could come out with something that starts with something else.
okay.
Yeah, because I was building a
There we go.
okay.
And hey, I
That's
made
spell
that
gem
detect
1.
Finley.
Oops, too many enters.
I don't like the way
A Serum Mark II Adaptive, level 8.
I guess those levels you say are the item level.
Yes.
Yep.
Third way. There we go. Got it.
Serum of Appearance Change. Tells you how much fun they were having in this lab.
Mhm.
To level 1.
Got it.
Okay. You have 3 Serum of Shadow Blend, level 4. That might have been my migraine hitting me, and I ended up doing 3 of them, but whatever.
Okay, got it.
So, a Serum of Lingo,
Is
level
2.
2.
And if we're just doing loot at this point, I'm gonna head out so I can get some sleep before work.
Yep, go ahead.
All right.
All right.
You have a
Thank
good.
you. You guys have a good night.
Yep.
All right.
Night. Hope you had fun with this level.
I did. And
Yes,
to
sir.
everybody out there, you have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.
Okay, 2 spell ampules. One was Stabilize. That's level 2.
All right. It's level 2.
Yep.
In it. Don't add.
And the other one is Life Bubble, which is level 3.
What was the first spell though?
Stabilize.
Probably misspelled that, but close enough. And second one was a level what?
Life Bubble,
That was level 3.
level 3.
Okay. Life bubble.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the spells, the brow spells up, so I can put the spells into the actual items here after a bit.
Yeah, I figured so. I'm just reading out the basics for you and everything.
Yeah, it just gotta give me enough time to look up the item, put it on the loot box, open it up, go to the editor, type it in.
Yeah, it's all that fun stuff. Let's see. It's like I'm building a table over here that had everything on it, and this is where I stopped the table and just listed the items. An amulet of camouflage.
Ooh.
Hmm.
That could be useful for somebody that's not Mac.
Why, you can't be camouflaged?
You could probably try. Alright, got it.
I am curious what this item is. I just wrote it down for curiosity. Storage goo.
Storage goo. Alright.
Yeah, storage goo.
Yep, I got it pulled up. When not in use, storage goo is a ball of slightly luminous putty, 6 inches in diameter, with the consistency of a soft chewing gum. Oh god, I should not be surprised. Skittermander mystics concocted this goo long ago as a novelty. The stuff's usefulness, especially for smuggling, has seen its manufacture spread throughout the Veskarium and across known space. I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not surprised with the Skittermanders. As a standard action, you can squeeze the goo to activate it. If the goo isn't storing any items, it causes it to glow with a blue light and remain active for up to 1 minute. While the goo is active, you can store up to one bulk of, of objects within it without changing the goo's shape or size. As the objects appear to be deconstructed into the blue light. You can store analog one-handed melee weapons, tools, and other simple objects, provided the objects are no more complex than analog melee weapons and require no power. If you activate the goo that has stored objects inside, those objects reemerge almost as if they're being reconstructed in a display of blue light. If you're holding the goo when the objects reemerge, you can have as many reappear in your hands as you have hands free, and the rest fall to the ground in your space. Once the goo releases the stored object, it returns to dust. So it's a consumable. But yeah. I was curious. You're muted.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dealing with sneezing and stuff. Like I said, I was curious.
Yeah, but that's storage
Threw
goo.
that on my list.
Yeah, so we got some.
Yep, you got some.
Alright. Just the one. Or it's haven't determined
Haven't
quantities
decided yet. I'm just
Alright.
yeah, I just
Alright. Yeah. Yeah,
We're
Merlin.
definitely getting to it. You've almost lost me multiple times.
let's see, you have a figurine of wondrous power.
Oh my gosh.
It is
which one?
obsidian, electro
Okay, the level 5 one.
4. Yeah, 5.
Okay. Quite a bit of things in here.
Yep.
Yeah, we're about done, Merlin.
Yeah, we are. There's only a couple more items, and anything else that we want to say specifically about.
Not really.
No.
Everything else would be
through.
anything else would be weapons that you might just happen to come on across hidden in the room, which I do have those written down as well,
Okay.
and UPBs and credits, which I can get with you on those.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can pull up the server anytime and get out the calculator and add the things. So yeah. Okay.
And there was a couple other items that I can add from level 1 that I didn't give you.
All right.
So I'll just go ahead and add for fun.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. So that's all.
So you guys made out like demons in terms of the things that you ran into on these 2 floors. Not to mention the fact that your cats pretty much said, "Yeah, take the whole lab. I want it."
Yeah.
And you got a new creature that we will have to figure out how to put into the extras,
Yes.
which Einar and I can work on.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happens when you give players free will.
And now they finally figure out why I named it Change the Narrative. It's not the GM who has control, it is the characters who have control of what happens in this game.
Oh, that's always the case. GMs all across time always think they have control, but no,
Nope.
No.
that's not.
Nope. You guys are letting creatures loose. You're, you know, acquiring little babies. You're turning enemies into friends. So yeah, you're having a heyday.
All right.
All right.
So from there, we will say good night to those in recording land.
Yeah, since we're not live.
Yep, we very much enjoyed ourselves. We had a good time tonight.
Yeah.
I hope everybody listening to this later has equally the same effect. Sorry we could not be live tonight, but circumstances prevented that. But other than that, we will say our goodbyes and hit the stop recording button.
Mm-hmm.
So, Einar, you want to say your
Yep.
wonderful
That's it.
tagline?
You don't have to be good, just be good at it.
Our
We don't have one.
absent Irina would normally say, "Let the chaos reign," and I will see you down those dusty country roads. Merlin, you got to work on something.
I'll think of it.
Yep, you got to come up
Right.
with something. Okay, so good night, everybody.
Good night. Later.